Students, today's topic is granularity of data items. So granularity is size of data items, size of data items is chosen as a unit of protection, is chosen as a unit of protection by concurrency control, by concurrency control. So this is the definition of granularity of data items. So here we are choosing the size of data items. Okay, so different types of data items are available. We are choosing the size of those data items as a protection. Okay, so we are choosing the size of a data item as a protection by concurrency control. Okay, concurrency control, by using concurrency control we are choosing the size of data item as a protection. So this is known as granularity, means protection ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నాము. concurrency control ద్వారా మనం ప్రొటెక్షన్ ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నాము వేటికి, డేటా ఐటమ్స్కి, వాటికి సంబంధించిన డేటా ఐటమ్స్ సైజెస్కి. సో నౌ typically means usually the data items chosen to be one of the following, means the data items are of one of the following. So data items are ranging from coarse to fine. So these data items are range from coarse to fine. So where coarse refers to greater or larger item size. Okay, so where fine refers to smaller item size. Okay, so we are saying, so the following are the different data items. So these data items are ranged from coarse to fine, means from large to small. Okay, some data items are large, some data items are small. So these are the data items. So the following are the data items. So the first one is the entire database. So this is the one data item, entire database. Okay, number 2 file, number 3 page, number 4 record, number 5 field in a record or field of a record. So these are the data items: entire database, file, page, record, field of a record. Okay, so 5 data items are available: database, file, page, record and fields. Okay, so here for example a transaction updates a tuple in a relation. One transaction is updating a tuple in a relation. Okay, then the concurrency control allows the transaction to lock only that tuple, not the entire database. Okay, or not the each and every tuple in a record. Okay, so one transaction wants to update a tuple in a relation, means it is one transaction is updating a tuple in a relation. Okay, in that case concurrency control allows that transaction to lock a single tuple, means whatever the tuple you are updating, you can lock that tuple by using concurrency control. Okay, you rather than locking each and every tuple in a relation. So means here the concurrency control is providing the protection by locking only single tuple. Okay, so this is the example. So here the data item is single, means here the data item is single record. Okay, in other hand the data items are databases, or files, or records, or pages. Okay, so we are taking another example. If a transaction is updating 95% of records in a file, if a transaction is updating 95% of records in a file. Okay, so the concurrency control allows the transaction to lock the entire file, to lock the entire database. Okay, so rather than to lock each record separately. So means 95% of records in a file is nothing but so entire database. Okay, so that concurrency control allows the transaction to lock entire database. 95% రికార్డ్స్ మనం లాక్ చేస్తున్నాము, అప్డేట్ చేస్తున్నాము అంటే, సో 95% అంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ నియర్ టు 100%. సో ఎంటైర్ డేటాబేస్ని లాక్ చేయమని అంటుంది ట్రాన్సాక్షన్. ఓకే, రాదర్ దాన్ టు లాక్ ఈచ్ రికార్డ్ సపరేట్లీ. సో the thus so the coarser the data item size, the lower the degree of concurrency permitted. Okay, the larger the data item size or the coarser the data item size, the larger the data item size, the lower the degree of concurrency, the lower the degree of concurrency permitted. సో మనకు డాటా ఐటమ్ సైజ్ అనేది ఎక్కువగా ఉంటే డిగ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాంకరెన్సీ అనేది మనకు తక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. అంటే మనం కాంకరెన్సీ కంట్రోల్ను లోయర్ ద డిగ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాంకరెన్సీ పర్మిటెడ్. ఓకే, సో కాంకరెన్సీ కంట్రోల్ని లోయర్ అంటే తక్కువగా పర్మిట్ చేస్తాము, అంటే ఎక్కువగా మనం కాంకరెన్సీ కంట్రోల్ని యూజ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే, సో ఆన్ ది అదర్ హ్యాండ్ ద ఫైనర్ ద డాటా ఐటమ్, the more locking information needs to be stored. Okay, so the finer the data item, the more concurrency control needs to be stored. So the smaller means, for example, we want to lock only 5% of the database, means this is the smaller the data item size. So in this case we need to store the more concurrency control permissions. Okay, so now the hierarchy of granularity. Hierarchy of granularity. Okay, so the entire database root node represents entire database. Okay, so the level 1 represents okay, level 1 nodes represent files. Okay, next to level 2. Okay, level 2 nodes represent pages. Okay, level 3 nodes represent records. Level 4 means level 4 leaf nodes. We can also say these level 4 nodes as leaves. These level 4 nodes represent fields. Okay, so these are the nodes available in our hierarchy. Okay, so whenever a node is locked, for example, whenever a node is locked, all its descendants are also locked. Okay, whenever a node is locked, all its descendants are locked, means all its childs. Okay, so when a node is locked, all its children, okay, all its children are locked. Descendants nothing but children. Okay, so if a transaction locks a node, okay, for example, if a transaction locks a node, means that node, so here the hierarchy is like this. So hierarchy ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే database db, okay, then after database file 1, file 2, file 3. So after files, so this is the hierarchy. So these are the data items. Okay, files, pages, page 1, page 2, and page 3. So after pages, records. Okay, for example, record 1, okay, record 2. Okay, from this record we are taking files, fields. Okay, field 1 and field 2. Okay, so if a transaction locks a node in this hierarchy, for example, if a transaction locks page 2, okay, if a transaction locks page 2, all its records are also locked, means all its records like record 1, record 2. Okay, when a node is locked, all its descendants are locked. Okay, when a node is locked, all its children nodes or all its descendants are locked. Okay, so here page 2 is locked, is nothing but all its records are locked, and all its fields are also locked. Okay, so for example, another transaction want to lock want to implement a another transaction request an incompatible lock on this page 2. For example, another transaction is requesting a lock from this page 2. The DBMS cannot grant the lock. The DBMS clearly knows that the lock cannot be granted because it is already held by a lock. Okay, so if another transaction requests a lock on any of the descendants of the locked node, okay, there is another transaction, so that transaction is requesting a lock on descendant nodes of the locked node. So page 2 is the locked node and all these are the descendants. So another transaction is wanting a lock, okay, or another transaction requests a lock on all the descendants of the page 2. Okay, the DBMS checks the hierarchy from the root node to the requested node, okay, to determine if the locks, if the ancestors are locked before granting locks or before deciding whether to grant the lock. Means the transaction is requesting a lock on the descendant nodes. In this case, the DBMS checks the hierarchy from the root node to the requested node, okay, whether all its ancestors are locked or not before granting the lock. Means, for example, if the request is for an exclusive lock on record 1, okay, so I want a lock, okay, so I want a lock on record 1. Means if the request is for an exclusive lock on record 1, okay, so I am trying to obtain the exclusive lock on record 1, then all its ancestors are checked by the DBMS whether they are locked or not. Okay, so page 2 is checked by the DBMS whether page 2 is holding a lock or not. Then file 2 is checked by the DBMS. Okay, means so its parent record 1 parent node page 2, okay, page 2 is checked by the DBMS and its grandparent file 2, okay, and the database itself means the DBMS checks all its ancestors of the record 1. Okay, so if any of them are locked or not, okay, or if any of the ancestors are locked or not is checked by the DBMS. Means, so if, when it finds that page 2 is already locked, it denies the request. Okay, when the DBMS finds page 2 is locked, so here the page 2 is locked before this one, so DBMS is finding that page 2 is locked, then it denies the request. Okay, means we are requesting an exclusive lock on record 1. Before granting an exclusive lock for the record 1, the DBMS checks whether its ancestors are locked or not. If any of the ancestors is locked, then the request is denied. This will happen in granularity of data items. Okay, so record 1 పైన మనకు ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ లాక్ కావాలన్నప్పుడు దీనికి సంబంధించిన పేరెంట్ నోడ్ పైన చెక్ చేస్తాము. పేరెంట్ నోడ్ పైన ఆల్రెడీ లాక్ ఉంటే రిక్వెస్ట్ని డినై చేస్తాము. సో దెన్ పేరెంట్ నోడ్ పైన లాక్ లేకపోతే ఫైల్ 2కి వెళ్తాము. ఫైల్ 2 దగ్గర లాక్ ఉంటే ఆల్రెడీ ఫైల్ 2 లాక్ అయి ఉంటే దీనికి సంబంధించిన డిసెండెంట్స్కి లాక్స్ ఉండవు, అంటే లాక్స్ గ్రాంట్ చేయబడవు, పర్మిట్ చేయబడవు. DBMS పైన ఎంటైర్ DBMS పైన లాక్ ఉంటే మిగిలిన దెన్ డేటాబేస్ కింద ఉన్న ఈ నోట్స్కి లాకింగ్ అనేది ఇవ్వబడదు. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ది గ్రాన్యులారిటీ ఆఫ్ డేటా ఐటమ్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.